So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Arsenal.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then. Milan have opted for a 4-4-2 formation. Goes for the shot! No, he's missed it.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Can he get it through? Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Neymar.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
He does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for...
And Torres! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Berbatov, and that is a little undercooked. And he was quick to react. Still goalless. Berbatov. Now it's Gerrard. And that interception was most necessary. Gerrard!
OK, it didn't come off, but it was clever. A nice little dummy.
Gerrard, very much a man of this moment. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's Gerrard. And he's intervened well there. Cafu. Rodri. And he cuts out the supply. Rijkaard clears. Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Raul. Dunk. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Torres. De la Cruz. Now it's Palmer. Now it's Raul. And it's Palmer. Can he get on the end of this? Deftly away. Thuram wins the duel this time. Rijkaard. And here's Hullet. And Hullet! And that has fair fizzed.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Gerrard. Gerrard.
There will be
Raul.
1 minute added time.
Now it's Torres. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And there's the end of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
Hello everybody.
An
and quick
intriguing
announcement
half,
now.
lacking only
We'd
in
like to
goals.
ask you all
The
to
score
kindly stay
0-0.
seated during the match. Thank you for your cooperation.
Substitutions taking place.
And the action is back underway. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. And he was alert to it. Palmer. Now, what about a counter-attack? Arsenal do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
And here's Hullet. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He's had a shot! And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Adams did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Hullet is behind this one. And so we have the first set piece of the game. Hullet! Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target. Looking for options for movement. De la Cruz. He is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nicely intercepted. And they've got rid. And they're quick to get it back. De Bruyne has got himself a free kick. Applies the finish!
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he's had a hit! It's off target and by quite a way.
Zanetti clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Gerrard. And here's Berbatov. He's away! Berbatov! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Berbatov. Oh, well measured. There's the shot! Yes, he's done it! Finally! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is...
Goes for a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there. Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box. Arsenal really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to
There
draw
will be
level.
5 minutes added time.
Now it's Gerrard. He's shifting through the gears here. Tries from distance. Little doubt, that is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a think far post.
It's anyone's ball now. Now the ball in. Adams with the clearance. And that will be the final act. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello, everybody,
The fans
and
have pulled out
welcome to
all the
today's
stops
match.
to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Spain.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. Well, we all know of Johan Cruyff as the father of total football, but what can we expect from him on the pitch, Jim?
He'll be the conductor, Peter, making sure that his team create space and make good use of it. I expect him to be running the show and adding a touch of class to proceedings.
Winning with style, and that's what he has always been about.
Always.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Cruyff. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Now it's Cruyff. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Cross from Cafu. And that's the keeper's ball. And he's gone looking for safety. Now it's Cruyff. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Cafu gets rid without sophistication. Well, that looks a decent ball. Messi providing an outlet on... Can he finish? Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Arsenal yet to have an attempt on goal. Now it's Torres, and here's Raul. Raul will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's really well cleared, and that's been won straight back. Played into space, and he's worked it through, and he's managed to get free. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Fernando Torres is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Zanetti, plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, robust challenge, deftly away. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. He's got away. Has a look and plays it forward. Raul, well, played right into his path. He's found a way through. And the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's half-time here. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at
I'd
half-time.
like to draw your attention to the screen right now for information on our shuttle bus service. Substitution for Arsenal, number 22, Fernando Torres.
Whistle goes,
Coming on
and
the field
we start the
is
second half.
Number 9,
So
Mbappe.
the first half brought no goals.
Substitution in progress.
Pinches it off him. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to pass it through. Oh, super find. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And the finish! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Neymar attempts a clearance. And it's Pedri. And this is Cruyff. And that is masterful defending. And now they can spring out of defence. Rodri kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Cruyff couldn't squeeze it through. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And it's Pedri. And here's Cruyff. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That's been cut out, well played. De Bruyne. Zanetti is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's Messi. Played back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And he's taking no chances there.
Spain really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Raul. And that was very necessary.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared.
And he's had a hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 8.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Number 7, Bellingham.
Substitution.
That's a decent clearance. And that's a throw-in. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Raul going face-to-face with his great rival.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Van Basten did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Isco.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now it's Villa. Nagatomo.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Great vision. Neymar picks it up out wide. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Arsenal.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's away we go then.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combination.
Just about within shooting range. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Probing pass, and this is Neymar. Schneider. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. It's gone out for a throw-in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. And he's there to belt it away. And it's Schneider.
In Paul's goals, we have a player who can pull all the strings in midfield, one of England's best ever.
So unsung, but utterly appreciated by those he plays with.
Yeah, simply a master of passing, Peter. His ability to know what's going on around him at any given time makes him such a clever and hugely capable danger in this team.
And he's quick to get it clear again. And they're quick to get it back. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Looking for options for movement. Roll, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Inzaghi. Zanetti. And here's Neymar. Zanetti. No way he was going to let him past. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. What a throw in. Arsenal still without a single shot on target. And this is Inzaghi. He's got away. Inzaghi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
And he's gone long. Costa Curta. Played into space. Beckham. Beckham with the cross. He rises! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Zanetti. He's picked his way through. That is good strength.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Spread out to the left, looking to go deep. Takes the shot! It's a loose ball. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. Chips it through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Dunk plays it all the way forward. Costa Curta. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period.
Just
Let us
a quick
see what the second half
like
brings.
to inform you that CCTV
So both
is now
teams
in
still
operation
stuck on the
for
starting
your
blocks
safety.
here. 0-0 at the break.
Taking place.
Here we go again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, it's come loose! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Corner number 2 then. Terrific header! It's a goal! First blood drawn! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Arsenal. Oh, smashing header! Hits it again, but still no joy.
Maybe they're trying to cash in on this, but someone has to up the quality here, both movement and delivery.
Well timed, excellent interception.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Scholes. Oh, this looks sharp. There's a sharp little ball here. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Borussia Dortmund can't breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. David Beckham! An individual masterpiece! About as smooth as it gets. They have come roaring back.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they want another.
A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising. Oh, they could be caught out here. Picked out Inzaghi! Goal! Arsenal! And they've got their lead back. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Arsenal take the lead. That has not gone well. And here's Neymar. And the pass is intercepted. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. That carried quite a threat. Surely! Neymar! One of a type! He's brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Robertson. Well, that is not the best ball.
minutes has been indicated.
An apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Crunching tackle. That's a cute ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And that's been won straight back. Schneider goes on a charge down the left. Now, can they get it back? And that will be the final act. Arsenal are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserved. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next
Hello,
2 hours,
everybody,
it
and
might not
welcome
feel
to
like
today's
that.
match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks.
Oh, what has happened here? Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bebeto, played into space. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Raul is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neymar! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Zanetti eases the ball away from him. Searching pass he's played there. Neither side yet able to find the net. Look at the... It's roll! Goal! Arsenal! First blood drawn. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Arsenal have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Neymar. Bebeto.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now that's well seen too. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And now they can clear their lines. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
He's shifting through the gears here. Real chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
De Bruyne clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Good chance here!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long.
And it's been given away. And this is Torres.
There will be one
Still no way
added
through.
time.
The defending here is resolute. Raul! That is gorgeous from Raul! He's got himself an absolute peach. And the first half is done. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change
And
at
now,
this stage.
please turn towards the screen
Arsenal
for a
in
special
control at
presentation
half-time,
featuring
2-0.
our guest performers today.
Substitution in progress.
And we're off again. That pass has been well intercepted. Mbappe in with the challenge. Howson kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Arsenal come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Goes for a shot! He has done it! And the second half is off to a flyer! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Nicely weighted ball. It's Inzaghi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Guardiola. Rice. 60 minutes played. And here's Raul. Raul. He's had a shot! They've scored! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart. and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. De Bruyne. Now it's Inzaghi. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, that's fabulous. Big chance! And yes! And they are pulling clear here. And yes, it's him again.
The goal scorer for Arsenal after 74 minutes is number 13.
So now the difference is 3.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And the pass is intercepted. Aimed beyond the defence. Out to the right. Palmer. Tries to pass it through. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. What a throw in. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Threads one in.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Five minutes left on the clock. And it's Inzaghi. Albert Ferrer is the guilty party there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. And he was quick to react. Has a look and plays it forward.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
He has found a way through. Looking for the run. Neymar. And the shot! Sticks it away! And he is just ripping it up! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
He is so integral to this. Goes for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's De Bruyne. Threads one in. Picked out brilliant. He's having a shot!